Hi, this is Andy W. Shepherd from andythecoach.com. So this is one of a series of videos. Today I'm going to be talking about how to give stuff up or how to give up stuff, depending on where you want to put the participle in the phrasal verb there. Sorry, I was an English teacher for 14 years and it's kind of rubbed off on me. Anyway, yeah, how to give up stuff. So if you think about it, as human beings, and I guess even animals as well, but as human beings, we get addicted to stuff all the time, don't we? I mean, the common stuff is like alcohol, drugs, smoking, sex, rock and roll. But there's more stuff. We get addicted to television. We get addicted to YouTube. We get addicted to social media. We get addicted to eating chocolates. We get addicted to eating junk food. You know, so much stuff we get addicted to. Seems to be in our human nature. So this is what we're going to talk about today, how we can set up so that we let go of this and, you know, we decide that we don't need this anymore. And it's interesting because the more of something that you have, the more dissatisfied you become in a way, and it becomes pretty miserable. For example, I used to be a smoker, and this was such a horrendous thing. To be honest with you, I mean, I smoked 2 packets a day, and when I did, there's probably only 3 or 4 of those cigarettes, maybe if I was lucky, in a day that I actually enjoyed. Most of the time it was a foul taste in my mouth, and most of the time I was just doing it because the nicotine craving was so strong, or whatever other chemicals they put into it was so strong that I felt that I had to have a cigarette. And this goes with everything. It doesn't matter. It's like sugar gives you a massive craving. Junk food has got stuff in it which is going to make you want to eat more of it. You know, if you get yourself a soda of any kind, a diet or whatever, it's chemically been designed to make you want to start craving other things like carbohydrates. So this is why you want to eat chips and fries and all the rest of it. They all go together. Horrendous. So most people, I mean, I've been addicted to junk food, I've been addicted to soda, to alcohol, and to drinking, and each one of them I've been able to let go of, and it's a challenge. So what's the way to do it? Well, the most difficult and challenging way to do it is just with your willpower and say, no, I'm going to stop doing this and be determined. And that's where most people come from. And that is a very, very, very difficult way to do it. A better way is when, and we talked about this in previous videos, when you are really motivated to do something and you're finding a strong enough why, and that's going to be a great, great motivator. And that's the first thing that you need to look for. Well, the first is you need to actually say, I'm not going to do this destructive habit anymore. And then the second is to find the why. So a good why has been like for me to give up drinking was because somebody said to me, I said, what are the qualities of a good coach? And she said to me, and she was a person in the know, and she said to walk your talk. And I looked at it and I thought, wow, I was living in Brazil at the time and I was very popular. I had a very well-known English language school there, and everybody knew who I was because of a lot of heavy advertising on billboards, television, radio, flyers, everything. So they're going to see me pretty much every night having a social drink at the local bar, you know, like 1 block away from where my business was. And how does that relate? You know, somebody who's working with their mind to somebody who's having a few beers. For me, I decided it doesn't rub. I'm going to give a false image. So I decided to let go of it. But that was the motivator, and just that one thing, I was able to let go of it immediately. And in all of the things that I've let go of, this was a really big help. So here's one for you. For example, the addiction of sugar. How do you let go of that? A good friend of mine, Evita, she worked with a really major illness that she got, and she overcame it. And this is advice that she came up with. And basically, a great way to give up soda and junk food and sugar is through fruit, because what happens is that your body gets a natural high by eating the fruit. Now, don't worry about it. A lot of people say there's sugar in fruit and this is not good for you and it's going to spike your bloodstream, and so there's going to be more insulin and you're going to get fat. It's nonsense. This is fructose. This is real natural sugar. You're not going to get this problem. Trust me. There are people who are fruitarians and they're not overweight. So this really helps. And what happens is we get on a natural high as we're eating fruit. So, she suggested that people who are even giving up on heroin, if they ate fruit, they could get the natural high of that. And she suggested that also, like people on any addiction, so it could be drinking, smoking, or whatever, the great thing to do is just eat lots and lots of fruit. You get a craving, go and eat fruit. And I must admit, if I've got a sugar craving and I go and eat a piece of fruit, then the craving goes immediately, which is awesome. So something else for you to try. So there you go. This has been talking about how to let go of addiction. So this is a big subject. I've got a course which I'm doing, which is a pilot about set your 2017 up to win. If you'd like to know about that, contact me at andythecoach.com and I'll talk to you, or go to my site andythecoach.com as well. So there's going to be more of this, so keep watching, and make sure that you make some comments below if you want some questions answering. Please like if you thought this was useful. So set yourself up to win, manifest a magnificent day, and make this world wonderful. Bye for now.